We will be discussing the case study about Netflix. So firstly, let's discuss VNA statement. So it is becoming the best global entertainment distribution service, licensing entertainment content around the world, creating markets that are accessible to filmmakers. And after that, we have the mission statement of Netflix. It is that we promise our customers the stellar services, our suppliers a valuable partner, our investors the prospectus of sustained profitable growth, and our employees a lure of huge impact. After that, we have Pastel Analysis. So we will be discussing the factors first, and after that we will be defining them, and we will be giving and after that we will be giving reasons. So firstly we have political. These factors determine the extent to which a government may influence the economy or a certain industry. Netflix, being international online entertainment streaming company, faces difficulties like restrictions or censorships and other regulatory issues like in China and other non-democratic or theocratic republics. And after that we have economical. These factors are determinants of an economy's performance that directly impacts a company have have resonating long-term effects. Purchasing power of a middle class in developing countries is one of the strengths of Netflix. Sociocultural. These factors scrutinize the social environment of the market and gauge determinants like cultural trends, demographics, population analytics, etc. There are issues of cultural conflicts due to different entertainment factors across the world. Technological. These factors pertain to innovations in technology that may affect the operations of industry and the market favorably or unfavorably. Netflix is highly innovative firm with latest technical infrastructure. Environmental. These factors include all those that influence are determined by the surrounding environment. There is less but noticeable environment effect due to operational activities of the firm. Legal. These factors have both external and internal sides. There are certain laws that affect the business environment in a certain country, while there are certain policies that companies maintain for themselves. And in case we couldn't find the legal factor affecting the Netflix. After, after that, we have Porter's five forces. So, firstly, we will be naming the factors or the forces, and then we will be defining them, and after that, we will be identifying the SWOTs, and we will be defining the levels of each factor, and after that, we will be discussing the strategies. So, firstly, we have bargaining power of supplier. So it is basically degree of authority the suppliers have got over the pricing and the costs of products or services. As there is a small number of competitors in the VOD industry, that's why the bargaining power is low. And Netflix should form long-term partnership with their suppliers to avoid the stop to avoid and stop competitive stress. After that, we have bargaining power of customers. It is the degree of authority the customers have got over the pricing and costs of products or services. As the key strategy of Netflix is customer satisfaction, that's why customers' bargaining power is high. So we have suggested that the actions should be nil. Competitive rivalry. The intensity of competition and size of market inside the same or similar industry. There is very low competitive rivalry because of small number of competitors. So the firm should take no action. After that we have threat of new entrant. The probability or potentiality of entry of a new competitor having same product or services in the market. Due to high development costs and costs of brand new building, threat of new entrant is very low. So the firm should acquire or form some joint ventures to reduce the competition among the competitors. After that we have threat of substitutes. The probability or potentiality of entry of new competitor having relative or similar product or service in the market. To high development costs and costs of brand building, but the business model is beatable with some kind of substitute. That's why threat of substitute is medium. So the firm should acquire or form some joint ventures to reduce the competition among the substitutes. After that we have SWOT analysis. So firstly let's discuss opportunities. One of the opportunities which Netflix has that the demand of digital streaming is growing. Shifting from mail rental towards the digital streaming can be considered as a good opportunity to restructure its packages, including subscriptions and fixing the competitive prices. Netflix also has the opportunity to go for joint ventures with some of the networks who are interested in offering VOD streaming. Now let's discuss threats. Netflix's current portfolio can be affected by the changing in the preference of the online streaming. No of the competitors are increasing in the market, including Hulu and Hulu Plus, who are taking Netflix consumers. Increasing rate of the networks who are interested in offering free content for consumers on their websites. Now let's discuss strength. Before others entering in the market, Netflix concerned the market on mail renting, serving geographically and also has the strongest and fastest rate of turnaround. Netflix provide 1 month free trial for consumers to build trust. In consumer segment, they have wide variety available. They have a strong connection with businesses who are providing entertainment videos worldwide and emerging in the online environment. After that, let's discuss weaknesses. Leading in mail rental, which is declining position now, and Netflix has very comprehensive departments such as libraries, distribution segments, which take large portion of their revenues. Netflix does not offer newly released movies like other online streaming companies. Now let's discuss competitive advantage includes what type of resources when bundled to create organizational capabilities. So let's discuss tangible resources. So in it we have physical resources like the assets. They have their own assets such as assets related to IT, furniture, buildings, leasehold improvements, equipments for DVD operations. Now let's discuss intangible resources. For intangible resources, they have intellectual property such as right to display content of others and its own. Additionally, they have the goodwill to continue its operations. After that, we have described company's business strategic positioning and key business strategies. Netflix key strategy is cost leadership, which ensures the competitive advantage by keeping low selling cost. After that, we have what are the four criteria of sustainable competitive advantage which the company uses its resources and capabilities to get competitive advantage and why is it so successful in it. So we have considered following core competencies like technology, innovation, brand equity, user base, global presence, and product mix that leads to competitive advantage or a temporary advantage. After that, we have what are companies' key strategies. So, companies' key strategies are generate growth strategy, global expansion strategy, business model of the pipeline and services, free business model of payment, diversification, and market penetration. Now let's discuss companies' competitors. So the competitors may be Amazon Prime Video, Disney Plus, YouTube TV, and HBO Max.